Alright. Alright, so we're gonna have to I watch a lot of Leaflit in my civilian channel, so to speak. We'll have to go back a bit. Let's see. It has been a bit since it probably should. It'd probably be faster just me just. There we go. Ah, the old lore.
The screen glows blue in a room of dust and mold. Another death thread, another story told. Each shit and dies as the ghost behind the mask. They want me murdered. Is that such a heavy task? Some she they freak with a mental fucking hole. Wants to see the maggot swallow up my soul. They hope I ride on a cross of roach and slime, but I'm just sitting here killing fucking time. I've got the infinity gauntlet of the broken and the mad. The diaper sexual furries, they're all so fucking sad. They scream into the void of a sign that doesn't care, while I'm clicking these pliers, breathing stagnant air. So put 'em in the box, let the walls be cold and white. Throw the keys away and end this mental blight. Institutalize the rot, let the asylums rise again. I'm the harbinger of logic, the surgeon of their pain. The world will be a paradise, a clean and silent land, when every screaming retard is dealt a heavy hand. Yeah, put 'em in the box. Blue skies a cesspool where the moderation's limp. Every basement dwelling loser, every blue-haired pimp, advocating murder in the name of being kind, while Section 20 leaves the justice fucking blind. They say I'm a net negative, a cancer on the earth, but their own pathetic lives haven't seen a moment's worth. They're begging on their cash apps, crying on the floor, while I'm the one they hate, and I'm the one they adore. Success is measured in decades, like the prophecy of doom. If you strike me down today, you'll be singing a different tune. A million more will rise, a million more will fight. You can't kill an idea with your petty childish spite. I don't fear the reaper, I don't fear the grave. Before I was born, I was nothing. There's nothing left to save. But but you're still watching. You're always watching. It is what it is.
All right. So, yeah. It was really weird to be watching Put Them in the Box back when it first came out. Because I recognized initially a lot of, well, first off, it just confirms to me how unemployed I was at the time, which I basically recognize everything that's being referenced by Leaflit when she makes this. Well, except for I'm not really sure about this one. But in particular, it was like, I was thinking, these lines sound a little familiar. It's like, and then Leaflet revealed during her discussion stream that she actually pulled the lyrics basically whole cloth out of a video Asmongold did. And I was like, oh shit, I think I watched that one. Well, no, I did watch that one. It's very few. There's very few of Asmon's YouTube videos that I don't watch these days for one reason or another. Oh god, this brought, okay, not this bit, but good old Leroy. It's a little weird that she put this before or after what I have been told is Grand Blue Fantasy. Is it's not really, it's technically Leroy comes decades before Grand Blue, from what I can recall. And of course, then you got Artorias, the whole soul system. Huh? You know, for all that I ape his style a lot in every Souls game I play, I've never actually fought Artorias because I think Dark Souls is, well, Demon Souls is I played, but I never finished that. And then Dark Souls, I don't think I ever got to Gwyn. I think I stalled out somewhere in the middle of Anor Londo. I did finish, so I finished Dark Souls 2, and then I finished Dark Souls 3, and I finished Elden Ring. I still need to, god damn it, still need to finish Shadow of the Erdtree. I did finish Sekiro. It is a little weird that I don't watch any of Asmon's gaming videos or streams, so I do hear tell that he actually was pretty bad at the Souls games. So if he got hung up on, I don't know, his Artorias is DLC Dark Souls game, so you can't. I mean, to be fair, if you do the right gearing and you can still be pretty bad at Souls combat and still make it through, particularly if you spells. But he's always said he uses great swords basically ever since Monster Hunter World, and of course he plays warrior. So in WoW, but now, this was real esoteric. Even though I watched the video that she pulled the concept of this from. No, actually, we should go back to the. Here's the. Dude. It's a little funny because she released this video like right before Skybros did I think A Million Amelias, which is the first time I remember him having his avatar appear in its now traditional black and white imagery. So all she had was at the time, his profile pic was basically this guy with like the blue side light and red backlight. And then, of course, been doing Elon Musk and Joe Rogan and Cream of the Slop at the time, I think, and just cat girls everywhere. So, I mean, natural for her to throw cat girls in for him at this point. Okay, and then we get to this part where, despite them, she did a pretty decent job of animeifying them. So we got Destiny, Frogan, can't mistake her for anything else. Niara, well, anime already as a VTuber, so fairly recognizable. Vosh, Denims, so, and then Casey Tron. I don't like. I can get how some people don't recognize Casey Tron because if they don't watch, well, to be fair, it's not like I watch a lot of her. Mostly, I just watch. Who was it? I think there was Legal Mindset, and then of course there was I guess Ethan. Well, to be fair, it's really Asmongold reacting to Ethan Klein's Contact Nuke and all that, and the follow up. So yeah, I was really surprised because like, what's Excalibur Umbra doing here? I'm like, oh, there's that one asshole who had the screen name of Excalibur Umbra something or another, and then he's just. And then so Leaf threw me here. It was a real deep cut, and I'm a little annoyed by it because I like Excalibur Umbra the Warframe. It's a little annoying to have it be associated with some internet asshole. What can you do? And then, of course, the Lightning Man himself. No need to introduce him further. And then, of course, Craig's pretty self-evident. And this, everyone, and to be fair, I was confused by this a lot. It's like the obvious Charlie Kirk reference is obvious, but there's a lot of people who thought this was Nick Fuentes, but apparently this is supposed to be Kangmin Lee, in which case you get the usual anime trope of flattening all somewhat fair-skinned brunette human men into basically the same race. And of course the big, I'll say Betty Johnson. I could be wrong. But then, of course, I didn't really connect blonde in a blue suit to Legal Mindset initially, because I never really pegged Legal Mindset as blonde. And Kitsunero Mama, I actually only seen like one video of Mama Oka, not really my style. And Celestium, also not someone I follow. Tackle Templar in the back there is actually someone whose videos I came across, but again, not someone I often follow. And Kirsch is Kirsch. Come on. And of course, this. So this is apparently supposed to be Connor, and some people think it's Iron Mouse's Connor from Virginia, Sea Dog VA. But I think this is supposed to be the Connor Eats Pants, who is a minor character in the whole sheboingle of Hassan and Asmongold, but it would make a little more sense. I just don't know anything about the guy. He kind of crash out on something or other once. And like I said, even though I saw the video that Leaflit pulled this reference from, it took until she put up the description and analysis video that that what it is became obvious. Well, because she spelled it out naturally. What can you do? They go to unsub crew. Interesting that she give Grantham a Garan. There's a lot I could say, but I really can't because it would go into it's just this thing's a little awkward. But you know how I feel about these guys. Not like negatively, but it's just like it's the whole I shouldn't say much about it. Okay, so I think this technically is the first time I ever saw Mizuki, also upskirt on denims. Black Void sucks everything in. Caleb. Frame per frame is too slow, but 5 seconds is too far. It is just fun that she just threw Caleb in here after the whole Brogan confrontation. And of course, Rogan. Yeah, first time I ever really was introduced to Mizuki was here, and I thought Can't be Kirsch because Kirsch already showed up and limited inspiration. I thought this was a lot at first, but then with the it's interesting to see Warren pop up here because I've been following the guy ever since he had his first video about how he was talking about critical thinking to his student regarding the whole J.K. Rowling thing. He got let go from his teaching position. That's a whole rocket shit. Yeah, so yeah, and this, of course, that's Sora watermark always there. Word. And of course, but this is like, oh, okay, so that's Alana fighting Casey Tron is what I obviously clued into. So then that just confused me as to who the earlier Fox girl was because I didn't know about Mitsuki back in the day. How long ago was this? This is freaking back in the day, a month ago. What am I saying back in the day for? Say back in the day when I talked about Toll Biscuit. And of course, Hirohei and Aina Valen. I don't know. That's a little. I'm not sure if it's a little weird that she has him matching up against them, but I don't know. It's like because technically between Valens and Kirsch was the bigger rivalry and the whole thing, but it makes sense. And then we have Mensis Wave throwing random kind of. Yeah, the anime style didn't really make it easy to identify decoy voice because again, it just flattens people of the same sort of general description as just brunette, fair-skinned anime dude. So it wasn't until she did her breakdown video that it's like, oh, okay, decoy voice. I don't really see much of his videos anymore. I have to look into that. He hasn't been popping up in my feed, and it doesn't look like Leaflit or Asmongold have been reacting to him a lot. Has he been doing videos? I have to look him up. Don't know who the chick is. And there's Phoenix from the Side Scrollers podcast. And again, this is where this is the first AI animated shoe cameo. Again, it only had the vague suspicion of it being Shu because of the dress that I think she wore like in one video, as far as I can remember. I don't know. It's not like I haven't watched every Shu video, but I've just kept up to date with what she's released lately. A lot more subtle than just putting a literal shoe on her head, though, which is what Bong Water and others do. And of course, fucking Johnny Somali and Legal Mindset. It really is a quick sequence for you to figure, and you don't really get until Leaflit explains it yourself about the whole fucking up ramen thing. He just got like I think he just got the prosecution up on his ass recently, recommending a sentencing for him. So that's nice wrap up. Boy. I think I need to turn it down a little bit. And of course, the Roach Punch. I feel like it'd be better to present Roach powers as like. Actually, no. You know what? In this weird anime universe, I think the Roach powers of Asmongold would act more like Gara of the Sand. You know, the Shukaku and the whole sand manipulation powers, the crushing tomb and all that. That'd be a horrifying way to go, but yeah, just Roach Punch feels a little underbaked personally. But that's me getting into world building and power concepts. Just sliding off the freaking cliff wall.
Go ahead and report me. I'm an irrelevant retard.
I can't believe that guy's still going. Come on, there's a point where you should just fold it in. If you shepherd with your money, you can probably like make it out for the rest of your life. But no, you gotta fucking cheat trying to make yourself like relevant like going off of a misinterpretation of Tectone's trial, and just fucking do a lawsuit, like throw money down that hole. And of course, we got Maduro. And good old Johnny Depp. Is Johnny Depp doing anything recently? God,
That's what you said.
a real shame if you just like wasn't doing movies at all.
You're always watching.